Okay, here we are. This is a game called 4D Minesweeper. You get exactly what it says on the tin. My channel is all about like extra dimensional stuff and time travel stuff, and so it's very on brand. So let's get into it. We can import existing games. Okay, so this is 4D Minesweeper. It's in 4 dimensions. So 2 of the dimensions are the usual spatial dimensions that we're used to. So if you look at just one of these 4x4 boards, it behaves exactly how you'd expect it to. However, there are 2 additional dimensions. So that would be 2 dimensions. There's, let's call them like the X and Y dimension, or maybe the first and second dimension. And then there's also the 3rd dimension, which if we just added the 3rd dimension would be this 4x4 by 4, these 4 up top. And then there's the 4th dimension, which adds this vertical column here. And so overall it's a 4x4 by 4 by 4 space. So here, whenever you highlight a space, it shows you like the adjacency, including diagonals. So there around every non-edge cell, there are 3 to the n minus 1 adjacent cells there should be. So for 4 dimensions, that would be 3 to the 4 minus 1, which is 80. So there are 80 adjacent cells, which is 10 times as many as for regular 2D Minesweeper. So it's a big difference. Now, as for how the adjacency works, actually, let me get into MS Paint for this. Okay, so let's break this down. So looking at this single cell, the cells which are 1 away from this cell in a single dimension are this square and this square in the first dimension, this square and this square in the second dimension, this square and this square on the 3rd dimension, which is like the same location within the 4x4 slice but on the next board over, or this one and this one in the 4th dimension. And so filling in the total adjacency, you get a big sort of map where it looks like, probably should have used a different color, but that's fine. All of these guys are all of the cells which are adjacent to our initial cell here. Okay, so these are all of the cells that are adjacent. So when we see a number in here, that tells us that in all of the other highlighted cells, there are that many mines. Okay, so the most basic logic that I figured out for this is sort of as follows. If we look at the number of cells that are adjacent to this one, they're highlighted right now, right? And then if we look at the number of cells which are adjacent to this guy, all of the cells that this is adjacent to include the cells that this is adjacent to, and then a few others, namely 8 others. Let's go into MS Paint. Okay, so here are the cells that are adjacent to this one. And because they're adjacent to this one, we know that there is one cell of the blues that has a mine in it, right? Now this one next to the one that's not in the corner, is adjacent to everything that the other one is adjacent to, and also adjacent to these squares. So because we know that there's only one mine next to this guy, and that one mine we know is in one of the blues, that means that there must not be any mines in the green cells. So in other words, we are good to clear these cells like that. Okay, it's exactly the same logic here for these 2s. So we can see that the cells that are highlighted over this 2 include the cells that are highlighted here that are adjacent to this 2, but more of them. But there aren't any more mines in the cells highlighted by this guy than the cells highlighted here. So the cells highlighted here must not have any mines adjacent to them. More specifically, the cells that are highlighted here but not here. So in other words, these guys are good. Okay, like that. And then we can do the same thing with this guy. So that clears all of these cells. And then between here and here now, there's another type of logic that we can use. So here, the cells that this guy is adjacent to include the cells that this guy is adjacent to, and then some additional number. So specifically, like all of the highlighted cells here are highlighted here. And also these 6 cells and these 6 cells are also highlighted. And because there's a 2 here and a 3 here, we can conclude that since in the cells that are currently highlighted, there are 2 mines, then in the cells that are highlighted here, but that weren't highlighted here, namely these guys and these guys, there must be 1 mine in that set of 12 cells. That's the basic logic that I'm using to try and solve this. Come on, just give me... Okay. Wait, that's fine. Wow, half of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares are mines? That's crazy. Okay. Oh, that means, okay, none of the ones that are highlighted with this guy but not this guy are mines, which actually gives us a ton of information. Okay. All right, that helped us out. That helped us out, right? Oh, Jesus. 2. Now... I'm not gonna lie, when I heard 4D Minesweeper, I thought it was gonna be a lot easier than this. If you ever even played Minesweeper, you obviously click all the corners first, and if you lose, it's bad RNG. I want to not lean too heavily on RNG. Ah, these guys are adjacent to the same, except for, and they have the same number. So anything that this guy's adjacent to that this guy isn't adjacent to is cleared, right? Which is these squares. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How do I ever use this information? Holy shit. Okay, wait. Okay, wait, same argument for this guy. So there are no addition of bombs between here and here. So these squares must be clear. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, God. Oh, no. I wonder what the solvability is like. For how... Let's think here. 2 to 2. Is there any more... Ah, okay. 3 to... Okay. Adjacent... If there's a number on a wall that's next to a number of the same, that's next to itself, that's huge. So we can click these guys now. Wow. Okay. That's a lot of info. It's a lot of intel. There's a lot of intel there. Ah, wait, that's huge. Okay. Going from here to here, all these 3 sets of 6 cells are what we highlight. And so precisely 1 of these 18 cells is a bomb, apparently. Ah, wait, okay. If these, I need a way to notate. I need a way to notate. God, am I gonna pull out Microsoft Paint? I think I am. All right. of the cells, okay, these are the cells that this 7 sees, that this 1 does not see, right? And so of these, 7 sees. God damn it. MS Paint fanatics coming out of the woodwork. Of these, 6 are bombs for sure. Of let's do yellow. These are all of the cells that this 2 sees that this 1 doesn't see. One of the yellows is a bomb. And so between the highlighted gray cells in which there is 1 bomb, the highlighted yellow cells in which there's 1 bomb, and the highlighted blue cells in which there are 6 bombs, this 9 is adjacent to all of those. That accounts for 8 bombs total. So one of the bombs, that's not a distinct enough color. Let's do dark green. One of the cells colored dark green has a bomb. No, yeah, this is 26 cells where there's only 1 bomb in any of them. And I'll take that like 3 to 4% chance. Like, we're next to all of these like 13s and 9s and stuff. Like, there's gotta be... I'm making an executive decision. Progress. Okay. Well, okay, I say that, but... Okay, wait, now we can make some deduction happen. Right? So now what? Okay. Now we take an updated screenshot. And then he clicked the corner. Yeah, but I had to know. All right. Okay, now we're talking. All right. All right, wait, hold on. This 6 actually, I think this 1 and this 6 are gonna give us a lot of information. 5 of these guys are bombs? Okay, so because there's a 1 here and a 1 here, there must not be a bomb in these cells. We're picking up steam, okay? Slowly but surely. These 4s are actually a huge deal, right? Because this includes all of the space accessible to this, but here, none of these spaces have bombs in them apparently, so let's just go nuts. Okay. So far, we have 1 tool that we've been able to develop. These 2s actually have the same thing going for them, right? So this guy is adjacent to everything this guy's adjacent to, and then some. But none of those things have bombs next to them. Let's see. 2 to 2. It's the same story with these 2 guys, so there's no bomb here or here. Now, these guys, it doesn't work because they're not on an edge. Their squares aren't restricted the same way that the others are. Okay, we're making progress. We found our first mine! Yes! Okay, all right. Check it out. So, this 5 is adjacent to... No, we haven't! I miscalculated, chat. Okay, there's a bomb here or here. I'm not sure which, because those are the only 2 squares that this 5 is adjacent to that the 4 isn't. Either this or this is a bomb for sure. And I feel like it's going to be really helpful because there are, well, there aren't that many 1s. There are no 1s adjacent to those squares. But I feel like as soon as we find A and Minesweeper, and mine, it's gonna help us a ton. Okay, so these 2 are adjacent, so we can use the same technique that we've been using, which maybe helps us. Okay, this 1 and this 1, it's the same situation, so actually none of these are mines. And then this 2 and this 2, we've already used that information, so it's not that helpful. Okay, what does that open up for us? Okay, from here to here, we see that the guys who are highlighted when I'm over the 4 and not when I'm over the 3, one of those is a bomb, but we already know that this guy and this guy is a bomb, or one of those is a bomb. So this guy and this guy must not be a bomb. Whew. Okay. Balls. One of those is a mine. Ah, okay, wait. Because one of these is a mine, and this is adjacent to a mine, that means that these two can't be mines, and that's huge. By huge, I mean that doesn't really matter. Damn it. It matters a little bit. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Ah, wait, this is huge. None of these is a mine. What does it mean? It means that none of these is a mine? Okay. I would love to discover another tool that I can use. You know what I mean? 2 of these is a mine. Wow, 1 of these is a mine? Ah, if 1 of these is a mine... Okay, that means 1 of these is a mine. How can I determine which one of these is a mine? Okay, of this grid... Where do we know? Yeah, let's mark the locations where we are most confident that there are mines. Okay, so there's a mine either here or here. There's a mine either where was this? There's a mine either here or here. I should use a different color. There's a mine either... I had more, didn't I? 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. There's a mine either here or here. One of these 2 are bombs. I think I may have already marked that. I didn't. One of these 2 are bombs. Again, the pink is 2. Oh, jeez. Okay, wait. That might be helpful now. Hold on. So I know that... Ah! I know that one of these 2 are bombs. Because some reason. And I know that one of these 2 are bombs. So neither of these can be bombs. We did it. We did it, chat. Now, did we have... No, it doesn't give us, like... a bunch more information than we had before. Okay, all right. Hey, Andre, how's it going? We're getting there. Okay. Slowly, we're getting there. Ah, 4 to 4. That's big intel, chat. Okay. Boom, boom. No bomb. Oh, sorry. One of those is a mine. Because one of these is a mine that I know of. So one of 1, 2, 3, 4, one of those is a mine. Ah, one of those is a mine, which means that none of these are mines, which is huge intel. Okay. We got a shitload of intel. All right. Now I just have to figure out how the fuck to use it. Okay. One of... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. We're getting close. One of these 4 is a mine. One, okay. This to this. One of these 12 is a mine. Okay. I think I have more intel. Okay, check this out, chat. So, what are the cells that this 7 sees that this 4 doesn't see? Those would be these 6 cells, these 4 cells, and these 3 cells. So in those cells, there are 3 mines. Now this 7 and this 10 also share... It doesn't quite work that... No, yeah. It doesn't quite work that way. No, yeah. So we know that I need to take pictures. Here's the thing. So these are all the cells that this 10 can see, right? In the cells that I'm about to mark green, that's the number of cells that this guy can see that this guy can't see. It's these cells. In these cells, which this guy can see, which this guy can't see, there are 3 bombs. Now, in pink are the number of cells that... I guess I should mark them blue, probably. Now, the number of cells that this 10 can see that this 7 can't see is all of the green plus the blue cells. And there are 3 mines in green plus blue, but there are 3 mines in green, so there must be 0 mines in blue. Does that make sense? So I should be able to... God, I hope I calculated this correctly. I should be able to... Okay. All right. Okay. We're making progress. Sumet, explain to this former 5D chess number 1 where the corners are. All right. Lexi, here are the corners. Listen to me. The corners are here, 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 and here on this board, and on this board, and on this board, and on this board. So 4 times 4 is 16. Aren't there technically 64 corners? No, it's 2 to the 4 number of corners. Okay, hold on. Let me put it to you this way. I can explain this better. Consider the unit cube of n dimensions, okay? So the cube has how many dimensions? Let's start with... Let's make this much bigger. Okay, let's start with... actually, let's start with a 2-dimensional cube, okay? So let's start with a 2-dimensional cube where the dimensions are x and y. Okay, and so let's plot the little dots here. Okay, and then we're gonna use coordinates, which I know are scary. So in this case, we have 2 coordinates. There's the x coordinate and the y coordinate, right? So each of the 2 coordinates can either be 0 or 1. And you can mix and match. But in any case, you have 2 options for each. So the number of corners equals... Let's see, take this over here. So number corners, the amount of corn equals 2 times 2, right? So let's move up to 3 dimensions where we add a z dimension equals 2 times 2 times 2 equals 8, whereas 2 times 2 equals 4. So in general, the number of corners that an n-dimensional cube has is equal to number corn equals 2 to the power of the number of dimensions. You can also think about it iteratively this way. To make a 3D cube out of a 2D cube, which is a square, you just take the square, which is here, it's this guy, and you repeat it. You just double it, offset, and you connect each of the points. And so the number of corners when you go up to the next dimension is always multiplied by 2. So you could think about it inductively if you're trying to construct. So a 4D cube would be if you take the 8 corners of a regular cube and then you double them and you connect them, you know, such that you preserve orthogonality and whatever other bullshit, blah, blah, blah. And so it would be 16 instead of 8 corners. I think this is where I start tapping out. My brain isn't massive enough for the... No, this is exactly where your brain is massive enough, or it's made massive enough. The point where you're like, I'm tapped out is exactly the point where if you go any further, you will build raw volume on your knowledge base. You know what I mean? Because like what you're the growth happens, it's like a no pain, no gain thing. Except I'm not trying to sell you like a self-help instructional video. You know, like you just push through that feeling, and then everything is profit after that. You know what I'm saying? That said, if you're bored, feel free to fuck off. I'm not your boss. Time and energy is valuable in this short life, so don't spend it a way that you're not enjoying. Wow, there are a lot of bombs in. Oh, I've learned, chat. I've learned things. Okay, check this shit out, chat. Okay, so listen to me. In these, all right, hold on. Back to paint. Right. Of the squares I'm about to highlight, boom, 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 boom. Okay, 3 of these 6 squares have bombs adjacent to them because of this thing. That means that, okay, 2 of the remaining, these guys, which I can mark now, boom, 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 boom. 2 of these guys have bombs in them, and 3 of these guys have bombs in them. Why is that helpful, you might ask? Well, I'll tell you in a second. Those guys have bombs in them, but I think we already knew that. Wait, we didn't. Hold the phone. One of these 2 have bombs in them. Okay, hold on. New intel. New intel just dropped. Okay, one of these guys have bombs in them, which means that neither this guy nor this guy has bombs in them. Ah, more intel. Okay, chat, check me out. I have more intel. Okay, listen. Okay, this cell sees these 4 cells. One of these is that this cell doesn't see. One of these is a bomb. That's what this cell and this cell tell us collectively. Now, this cell compared to this cell sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cells that this cell doesn't see. But we know that one of these 2 cells has a bomb in it, so none of these can have bombs in them. Okay, wait. We've got more. We can use the same trick as before. Oh, it hurts so good. Okay, all right, chat. Now we're getting somewhere. Everybody calm down for a second. Everybody calm down for a second, okay? Okay, check it out. Between this guy and this guy sees a bunch of cells that this guy doesn't see. And in those cells, of those cells, 3 are bombs. 3 of these are bombs, right? Now, between this cell and this cell, the number of squares that, okay, the number of squares that this guy sees that this guy doesn't see are, these cells. And we know that there are 3 bombs in the cells that 12 sees that 9 doesn't see. And if there are also 3 bombs in the cells that 10 sees but 7 doesn't see, which is a subset, then there must be 0 bombs in the cells that 12 sees that 10 doesn't see. And so, hold on. Specifically, no bombs here or here. Cells that are adjacent to this 5, but not... Okay, first of all, because of this 1, let's get this right out of the way. We know that there's a mine either here or here, okay? Because of this 5 compared to this 2, there is a mine. There are 3 mines in this region here, okay? Now, looking at this 3, the cells that are adjacent to this 3 are... Let me think. There are 3, so there has to be 1. So one of these has to be a mine, because one of these is a mine and 3 of these is a mine. And so one of these is a mine. Now this 3 is adjacent to... This 3 is adjacent to one of the mines in here and one of the mines in here, right? Yeah. And so precisely one of these guys, one of these has mines, 2 of these has mines. This is intel. I'm such a dangus. Chat, we find our first mine? Okay, so here and here, there's definitely a mine between these two. Here and here, there's definitely a mine between these two, which means there's definitely a mine here. Here. First mine. We fucking did it. Now, I'm actually kind of annoyed by the fact that the numbers change. Can you... It doesn't look like you can change that. Oh, wait, unless this... You can turn it off. Okay, show the remaining mines for each square, not the total number. Okay. Maybe. I can't decide yet which one helps more. I don't really know which one helps more. We have our second mine. Chat, we have our second mine. Chat, we fucking did it. Do you see where the mine is? Okay, so there are 2 squares that this 6 sees that this 4 doesn't see. And those are these 2 squares. And we could have just placed those flags directly. Chat, all of the shit that I did before was made completely redundant by the fact that this clue gives us 2 mines. But that's okay. Wait, no, because that still helps us, because it tells us that because there's a mine here, doesn't help us at all. Never mind. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not mad. You're mad. Okay, this is adjacent to 2. All right, so we can finally... Can we do like the shift click, control click, alt click, right click, shift right click, alt right click, control right? No. Okay, so we have to manually uncover all of the cells adjacent to this 2. But that's fine. I just need to see between like 4 and 5. Ah, okay. So one of these 3 is a bomb. And we already know that one of these 2 is a bomb. So this one must not be a bomb. That's the first thing we've marked in a long time. Five to 5, those are filled in already. 6 to 7. Ah, this is not a bomb. Now I'm cutting corners. I'm not even worrying about that. I'm playing a little fast and loose. Disgraceful. Wait, we found some non-bombs. Okay, we know that between 5 and 6... Okay, check it out. Here to here, we know that there's a bomb here, 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 or here because of this. So everything that... So because there's a bomb here, 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 or here, everything that this 6 sees, that this 5 doesn't see, those are all non-bombs. Nice. That tells us that there are 2 bombs in that cluster. There's 1 mine in here. There's 1 mine here, and we know that one of these 2 is a mine, so those 2 are not. Okay, fantastic. Wait, and now we can use the same logic. So here, We know that there's a mine here, here, and here, and here and here, which means there are no mines here. Fuck yes, and that also means that there are no mines here. We are on a roll, chat. Okay. Okay, holy butts. That did a lot for us. Okay. This is not a mine. Okay. Turn on flag view. Yeah, I feel like you can have flag view. Ooh. Oh, hold on. That's slightly helpful. Well, it's not really helpful. Okay, so we know that, like, one of these, and then I guess I'll do this. Hold on. We need to fill with the background color as well. Let's do that. Okay, one of these has a bomb in it, right? And we know that, one of, okay, that tells us that this and this are not bombs. And that tells us that this. We did the thing! Hey, Crazy, how's it going? Now the half colors aren't out. Come on, man! That's what I was talking about? Oh, well done, Andre. Well done. We're killing it out here, dog. Let's see. 5-7, we already knew all this, right? No, we didn't. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah. Wait, what? There are 2 in these 3. Yeah? There are 2 in these 3. That means that this is not a mine, and that one is a mine definitively. No mine, mine. We got another mine, chat. Holy butts. And that solves so much of this. Okay, not only that, but we also have 5 to 7. No mine here or here. We have a mine here and here. Holy shit. Okay, that's huge. Okay, so for this 4, we actually have it. Because we know this and this, this and this, this and this. And so this 4, this and this must not have mines in them. Which is good to know. Okay, this 2 and this 3 tell us that one of these is a mine, which means that when it comes to these guys, this must be a mine. Which means this must not be a mine, evidently. Okay. Made a lot of progress. This is straight up 2 mines. Right? 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 Dude, that's huge. Holy shit. That means that this and this are not mines. Ah. These guys contain the same number, so this can't be a mine. Okay, that's good. Now we know that there must be precisely one mine here, 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 or here. Okay, one of these 3 is a mine. Ooh, there's a lot of restriction on... Didn't I just say that either this or this is a mine? Yes. which means that these can't be mines. All right. All right, chat. I feel like that was pretty big for us, right? Okay, so this or this is a mine. And also, this or this is a mine, which means that everything else can't be a mine. Very nice. I just have to make sure that I remember, okay, this and this and this and this. So everything that's adjacent to this that isn't those cannot be a mine. This and this, so then this, this and this. That was so many numbers. Okay. All right. Hell yeah, dude. Ah, hey, okay. That actually helps. Okay. So we know that from other logic, there has to be a mine here or here, which means that there can't be a mine here, here, or here. There we go. Perfect. Ah, wait, that gives us something. So there are two mines here. There are two mines here, and we already know that there's one mine here. Right? Yeah. So there must be a mine here, right? Did I do that right? Because this 2 tells us that in these the 6 untouched cells adjacent to this 2, there are 2 mines. And we know that there's a mine here or here. So for this 4, we've got 2 mines from these 6 cells, plus 1 mine from these 6 cells, so this must be a mine. Which tells us a lot. It tells us that this isn't a mine. Get those zeros out of there, which is progress. Ah, hold on. 4 to 6. That gives us 2 mines. 4 to 6 gives us 2 mines. Right? Boom, boom. Easy clap. That was huge. So now we've got some zeros here. Ooh, really? Damn. Okay, okay. Ah, just the 1 square. Well done, Andre. Well done. Ah, wait, that gives us a 0 here and here. Nice. 2 here. Hey, let me make positive. 2, yeah, 2 right there. So one of these is a mine, which we already knew. Advanced Minesweeper technique. Yeah, man. This gives us 2 mines. No? Doesn't this give us 2 mines? Right? 2 mines, yeah? Pretty sure that gives us 2 mines, doesn't it? Mine there. Ah. This gives us a new mine. There's a mine here because of this 2 and this 3. Right? That must be right. Okay. That actually, holy butts, that did a lot for us. Okay, so because of this 2 and this 3, we already know that there's a mine here or here, meaning there can't be a mine here or here. So because we know there's a mine here or there, we also know that there's a mine there or there. Which means that this is a mine for sure, right? Because this tells us that there are 2 here. And this guy adds a single cell and a single mine. Boom. Mine. Easy clap. What's for lunch? Ooh. This guy's not a mine. Ah. These 2 aren't mines, we know. And so they're fine. Because from here to here was these 4 cells, and we already know that there's a mine either here or here. We know that this guy's a mine now, right? Because we know that these 3 are mines, and then we add this guy, and that's a mine. For sure. Right? This looks so fun. I agree. By double up, I mean make my logic redundant by checking with like other basically refiguring it out. Okay, hey, that's a free mine if I ever did see one. That's a free mine too now, right? Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell yes. Okay. That tells us that this is a mine. It's all coming together, chat. It's all coming together. It's so close. Wait, okay. We know that one of these 2 is a mine. And we know that one of these 2 is a mine. For sure. So neither of these can be a mine, right? It's that simple. That helps. That helps. This gives us a mine. Yeah. Right there. Hell yes. Okay. All right. Oh, we're so close, chat. It feels so good. It feels so good. Wait, I guess we have to look for asymmetries. B3 bottom left. Nice. Very, very nice, Andre. Killing it out here. Let's see. Boom, boom. Ah. There's one here, I believe. Nice. Okay. We're so close. We're so close. Because of this, there's one here. Hold on. There's one here. Nice. Okay, there's one here. This guy is still between those 2. B3 bottom right row. B3 bottom right. Very nice. Boom right there, which gives us this. Wait, there's something in one of these 2, which means there's nothing here. There's something in one of these 2, meaning there's nothing here, which tells us that... Which one? Hold on, that tells us something for sure. Okay. There's one in all of these? That can't be right. There's one in one of these. Which means there's none in any of these. Damn. That means there's one here, one here. No. No. Do we have to guess? No. Okay, thank God. All right, jeez. Okay, no, we don't have to guess. We did it! Yay! Okay. Oh, God, that was so satisfying. After 3 long hours. You were here, chat. You were here for the MS Paint. You were here for the color coding, the flags. Thank God you didn't start to guess. No, I wouldn't have. I just got tired. It's so late. This took me a long time. And half of the time was trying to explain 4D geometry to the chat. Thanks for sticking with me the entire time, chat. Or, you know, any part of the time.